There's amazing sky in this amazing place I live in, Japan, walking on this brand new road. I'm the first guy to walk on this, and it's just an upper road, great for walking, for bikes, and other things. And I want to talk to you about the formation of our galaxies. I'm writing a little book called Understanding Atheism. And really, it's about connecting atheism to religion. That's what it's about. And the book is actually for people who are religious. You can give it to people not to really get them to understand why atheists are how they are, right? So you don't have to get upset at the poor atheists because they don't believe in your dogma. And, and maybe in the process, it will get you to think. That's the goal anyway, of understanding atheists. I'm not an atheist, by the way, right? And, one of the things that in the discovery that I realize is, that there is 2 trillion galaxies. And each of these 2 trillion galaxies has 500 million to a billion stars in it. So, and we know that as soon as 100 million years after the Big Bang, there was 200 million to a billion galaxies formed. Now, this poses a little bit of a dilemma. How did they form so quickly? Because the most, suns and stuff, there's 3 kinds of suns, right? There's the, what's known as the stage 1 suns, the stage 2, and the stage 3, which are now extinct. And it's the stage 3 suns, which would have happened. Now, I can't think of this called. It's called begins with a P, and I can't think of the name. Something P. It's not can't remember. So I thought to myself, I bet gravity was stronger right after the Big Bang. So I go and asked Da Vinci 003. I said, Da Vinci, is there any theory that gravity was actually stronger just after the Big Bang and it's gotten weaker over time, but it wasn't strong enough to keep us in there, but it would have been strong enough? Because prior to that, I'd come across a special kind of supernova called a hypernova, which is like, 10 to 100 times stronger than a supernova. And out of these things produces around 10,000 new potential stars, right? They're huge and they're massive. So I came up with a new term called the Mega-Hypernova. And then these early Mega-Hypernovas were literally 100 times bigger than the hypernovas. So instead of 10,000 stars, 100 to a million stars could be generated by these mega. They were massive. I just want to imagine these just like I don't know, if it was a thunderstorm, it would be a version of a cumulus nimbus. These massive things going off. And the cool thing is they would last they would be built in tens of thousands of years. That would happen that big. And because of gravity, it would pull everything together. So this big expansion happens, right? Here's the and then down, right? And this big expansion happens, and right, when it's expanding out, there's all of this energy and all of these gases, and it's cooling down, and this is milliseconds afterwards. You've got the strong force, which is the bonds, and then you have the weak force, which is the bonds between protons within an atom. The weak ones are the outer bonds, right? The electron bond. Then you've got the electromagnetic, forces, and all these forces in it. And then all of a sudden you have hydrogen forming, and helium, and a little bit of lithium, and all this, and then maybe a couple other things like low down, like a sprinkling of salt and pepper of it. And then you've got all these massive super explosions going on, right? And I figured out you need about 20, from 10 to 20 trillion of these explosions. But You know, but you imagine space isn't around. It's, you know, it's going this way. So it's all around. You know, everywhere is the center of it. It's really hard to imagine the universe because everything is the center of the universe, and it's really hard to wrap your brain around that. So it's like wherever you are, you're the center of the universe. So it's kind of like I'm here, you're the center. I'm here, and I'm the center. So it's cool. Look at this, awesome. Look, see the road's over there, and I'm like winding over here. This is where they're building. They may be building a road here. Look, they're already building up here. So that guy's losing some of his temple. So they may be building a road. I don't know. Maybe it'll come down here. Who knows? But it's really cool. So the Mega-Hypernovas by UnDaoDu. Because this didn't make sense. It's like they weren't big enough. You need something bigger. You need gravity stronger for this shit to happen. And it turns out that the guy who won the 1974 Nobel Peace Prize actually proposed it. So unfortunately, someone beat me to the punch. But you know, and it's actually what's known as it creates the open universe, because as things are stretching out, gravity's getting weaker and weaker. You know, the pull of gravity that holds everything together. So in the future, in a billion years from now, there will be no stars in the sky. You know, it's gonna be pretty. Look at there. Look at that cast right there. Can I zoom in? I can't zoom in, can I? You can zoom in on the K4, but look, it's creating cloud. All this cloud right here is from coal burning in China. That's north. Right there's north. That's west. It's all blowing over. It's whipping down and around, and all that cloud is from the burning of coal in China. China, as someone would say. I won't give credit by naming names, but I thought you'd find that interesting. You know, the UnDaoDu on the Mega-Hypernovas that created the universe. Today I'm going to get a haircut. I got to cut my hair, so I'm going to go get the barber on it. And yeah, so tell me what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. And one of the beautiful things about all my videos is there's no ads. If you notice, no ads. And I'm going to keep walking down here, see where it goes. UnDaoDu. There's a cormorant. You see that? I don't know if you can see that bird there. That's a cormorant. That's a seabird. It dives in the water. Or maybe not. Maybe a little ducky. Hey, ducky. Hey, ducky. Hey, ducky. Mating pair right there. They're waiting for it to warm up. There's one mating pair there, another mating pair there, and that cormorant over there going, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, they finished putting in all the stuff at the rice field, so they got all that done. No, they're over there now, getting all the drainage done on there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, undo people to laugh and to smile. Dao, help others, especially those that you love around you. And finally, be a do, share what you have, make things better. Look, they've been building up here. Look at that guy. Go on. They're flying together. Strength in numbers. Huh.